The next question was, is it necessary to create our own spreadsheet for giving grades and written feedback to the students, or can that be done in the LMS? So first, let's talk about grades. The learning management system is going to grade really two things. So the adult learner course, or I should say adult learner curriculum, really consists of three parts. First, it consists of that 50-question pre-assessment that's taken at the beginning. It has a 6-unit course, and then the curriculum ends with a 50-question post-assessment. The learning management system is going to grade the student's score by percent on the pre-assessment, the short quiz at the end of each unit, that's called a post-test. So there's a Unit 1 post-test, a Unit 2 post-test, so on. And then also that 50-question pre-assessment at the very end. To see the student's scores, you can do this a couple different ways, and if you want to then log this in your gradebook, you absolutely can. One way, if you want to look at just one student at a time, is to look at the student's transcript. So let's go ahead and click Users, to look at a list of all of our students. Let's say I'm only interested in the grades or the score of my student here, Sherlock Holmes, in the forensics class. I'll check the box next to Sherlock's name, and then I will click User Transcript. This is going to show me his username, his email address, when he last logged in, how much time he has spent total on everything that he's enrolled in, any certificates he's earned. It looks like right now, Sherlock has completed that career ready pre-assessment, the big 50-question assessment at the beginning, but he only got a 17%. He's also in progress in Advanced Course Unit 1, but we don't really see a score here because he still hasn't gotten to the post-test at the end. Once Sherlock gets to the end of Unit 1, completes that post-test, his score will populate here. It's also kind of nice, you can see what date that was completed and how much time that learner spent on it. For a deeper dive, you can also click on the whole curricula enrollment. In your case, this wouldn't say advanced, this would say adult, but you would go ahead and click on in progress. And you could, again, see everything that the student's enrolled in. It's often helpful to look at curriculum as the pre-assessment, the course itself, and the post-assessment. And when we talk about courses, we can mean the course or individual units, like Unit 1. Okay, so let's go back. That's how we look at the scores or the grades of one student. Let's say we want a bird's eye view of the scores, though, of all our students. You might remember in the last screencast, we pulled something called the course activity report. I can go ahead and pull that as well. So let's go ahead and go to Reports, click Course Activity. We can look by our unit. So let's say Unit 1. Oops. Yeah. Unit 1. And the, whoops, I actually want to do the advanced course. You'll be looking for the adult learner course, but for our demo account, we don't actually have students enrolled in that. Okay, so once you've selected the unit that you want to look at grades for, then you'll notice this final column over here is their actual score. So this column would show us the unit score for Sherlock, Angela, and Will. You can also find those pre- and post-assessment scores by looking up the curricula activity report and looking up advanced. And this is going to give you their pre- and post-assessment scores for the entire bundle. So we'll go ahead and pull that. So yeah, we can see Sherlock got a 12.50 on the entire pre-assessment. Okay, then as far as giving feedback to students, let's go ahead and go to our main admin dashboard by clicking the A up here in the upper left. A few different ways you can give feedback to students. I'll go ahead and show you kind of the most sort of obvious way. Students are going to be uploading project activities. So these are the special learning events where the students will create a document, upload it into the system for your review. To see those documents, you're going to go to Reports, Course Uploads. and you're going to see all of the project activities uploaded by all of your students. It's going to tell you the name of that project activity, the unit that that project activity is in, the name of your student, the student's username, the date the student uploaded it, and whether or not that project activity was approved, whether or not it was declined, and whether or not it's pending approval. Now, the LMS automatically approves all of the project activities that are not the special capstone artifacts. So this one, for example, is a capstone artifact. This one had to be manually approved. It says capstone artifact right there. But all the rest of them, the computer went ahead and automatically approved it. That doesn't mean, though, that you can't look at it and unapprove it if you choose. So let's look at this one. Let's look at Sherlock Holmes again. Validating information online. I'll check the box next to that assignment. This is grayed out because it's already been approved, but I can click Manage here to view it. I can look at this eyeball here and click that to preview the file. You can see it just downloaded, and I can see Sherlock's assignment here. Now, I can always make edits to his assignment by using things like review, track changes, or adding a comment here. So I could say something like fix this sentence, and I can email that to the student. Or I could simply decline it. But before I do that, I could give notes. So I could say something like fix sentence in second paragraph and upload again, or whatever that may be. I could then save that. And then in order for that student to upload the document again, I would actually have to go ahead and delete that. The student will still receive the email with my note. So that's a really great way that you can give feedback, is you can make direct edits to the document, send the document to the student, or if you prefer, you can just describe the edits that you want made in the bottom and then send that to the student. So that's a great way that you can give feedback. Again, if you want to track, the best way to do that is to go to Users, Users, and then select the student name and click Transcript, or go to Reports and click the course or curricula activity report. And then to give feedback, we highly recommend that you go ahead and use the notes section at the bottom of the course uploads report, which is also right here.